Chapter 1. A Love Born in Shadows. The city bustled with life, its streets painted with the hues of twilight. In a quaint neighborhood, nestled between towering buildings, lived a couple, David and Emily. Their love story was no ordinary tale. It was a narrative woven in the delicate threads of fate and destiny. David, a stoic man with a mysterious aura, worked as a photographer capturing the essence of life through his lens. Emily, on the other hand, radiated warmth and kindness, working as a social worker dedicated to bringing light into the lives of those lost in the shadows. Their paths first crossed at a local art gallery, where David's photography exhibition unveiled a world of emotions captured in black and white. Emily, drawn to the haunting beauty of his work, found herself mesmerized by the depths of his vision. Little did they know their worlds were about to collide, setting the stage for a love story that would defy conventional norms. As the gallery lights dimmed, leaving the room bathed in the glow of David's evocative images, their eyes met. A subtle spark ignited in that moment, a connection that transcended the boundaries of spoken words. Unbeknownst to them, shadows began to dance around their souls, casting a spell that would bind them together. David, a man of few words, was intrigued by Emily's compassionate spirit. Emily, in turn, saw beyond the enigmatic facade, recognizing the vulnerability within him. In the weeks that followed, their interactions evolved from casual conversations to shared silences that spoke volumes. Their love grew silently, like the shadows that lengthen as the day surrenders to night. David, despite his reserved nature, found solace in Emily's presence. She, in turn, embraced the shadows of his past, understanding that sometimes love thrives where light struggles to reach. The couple's love was unconventional, defying societal norms and expectations. It wasn't marked by grand gestures or proclamations. Instead, it unfolded in the quiet moments, the stolen glances, and the unspoken promises. David's photographs began to reflect this newfound love, capturing a beauty in the interplay of light and shadow. As they navigated the complexities of life together, David and Emily discovered the strength that lay in their differences. Emily's compassion complemented David's stoicism, and his resilience provided a steady anchor for her dreams. Their love became a testament to the idea that sometimes the most profound connections are forged in the shadows, away from the glaring spotlight. Little did they know that their journey had just begun, and the shadows that embraced them would become the canvas on which the masterpiece of their love story unfolded. The city continued its hustle outside their window, but within the walls of their shared space, a love born in shadows blossomed, promising to withstand the tests of time. Chapter 2. The Dance of Destiny. Days turned into nights, and nights into a rhythm only they understood. David and Emily's love story unfolded in the quiet corners of their shared life, a dance of destiny orchestrated by the unseen forces that had brought them together. One evening, as the city's lights shimmered below, David surprised Emily with a spontaneous excursion to an old ballroom with a storied past. The grandeur of the space echoed with the whispers of bygone romances, its walls holding secrets of lovers who had once twirled under the spell of the moonlit dance floor. The ballroom, though weathered by time, welcomed them with open arms. As the soft strains of a waltz filled the air, David took Emily's hand, and they began to move in perfect harmony. Their bodies, guided by an invisible force, glided across the polished floor, each step a testament to the unspoken connection that bound them. The dance was more than a mere physical expression. It was a manifestation of the ebb and flow of their emotions. With every twirl, they surrendered to the music, allowing it to carry them through the corridors of time and space. In that enchanted ballroom, the past and present coalesced, and the echoes of their footsteps intertwined with the memories embedded in the walls. As they danced, David's gaze held a promise of forever written in the lines of his intense stare. Emily, caught in the current of his unwavering gaze, felt a sense of security she had never known. The shadows that enveloped them seemed to retreat, giving way to a soft glow that mirrored the burgeoning affection between them. In the hushed moments between movements, David and Emily shared stories without uttering a single word. The language of their hearts spoke in the language of touch, in the rhythm of their synchronized breaths. The ballroom, witness to their silent vows, held its breath, as if acknowledging the significance of this dance in the grand tapestry of their love story. As the final notes of the waltz faded into the night, David and Emily found themselves in the center of the dimly lit ballroom. The dance of destiny had led them to this moment, where the past had converged with the present, and the future lay open like an unwritten melody. Hand in hand, they stepped out into the cool night air, the city below twinkling like a sea of stars. The ballroom, now a silent witness to another chapter in its storied history, sighed with the weight of countless love stories. David and Emily, however, walked away, their hearts echoing the melody of the night, their love story continuing to unfold in the dance of shadows and light. Chapter 3. Whispers of the Past. David and Emily's love story, like any other, carried the echoes of the past. As they delved deeper into their shared journey, they began to unravel the layers of each other's histories, stories of joy, pain, and resilience that had shaped them into the people they were becoming together. One rainy afternoon, the couple found themselves in David's dimly lit studio, surrounded by the tangible memories captured within the frames of his photographs. The air was heavy with the scent of developing chemicals, and the soft hum of raindrops against the window pane provided a soothing soundtrack to the introspective moment. David, usually guarded about his past, decided it was time to share the chapters of his life that had been locked away in the recesses of his heart. He guided Emily through the visual narrative of his photographs, each image a portal into moments he had both cherished and struggled to forget. The first photograph depicted a solitary figure standing at the edge of a cliff, gazing into the vast expanse of the ocean. David revealed that it was taken during a period of profound loss, when he felt adrift in a sea of uncertainty. The shadows in the picture mirrored the darkness that had veiled his soul during those challenging times. As Emily absorbed the weight of David's vulnerability, she found herself drawn closer to him. Her touch became a silent reassurance, a reminder that she was there to share the burdens of his past. In the quiet of the studio, the rain outside whispered a symphony that seemed to echo the sentiments of understanding and acceptance. The next photograph unfolded a story of resilience. A withered tree, battered by the elements, stood tall against the backdrop of a stormy sky. David explained that it symbolized the strength he had discovered within himself during moments of adversity. Emily, inspired by the metaphor, recognized the beauty that emerged from life's tempests. With each photograph, David and Emily wove a tapestry of shared emotions. The images became bridges connecting the present to the shadows of the past, allowing them to traverse the landscapes of their individual histories together. Emily, in turn, opened up about her own journey, revealing the chapters of her life that had molded her compassionate spirit. As the rain outside gradually subsided, the studio became a sanctuary for two souls bound by a love that embraced not only their present, but also the scars of their pasts. The whispers of the past, once concealed in the shadows, now became a source of strength and understanding, reinforcing the unspoken bond that continued to blossom between David and Emily. In that moment, surrounded by the remnants of their histories, the couple realized that love, at its core, was a shared acceptance of vulnerabilities, a dance between shadows and light that transformed the past into a canvas on which their future was painted. Chapter 4: Embracing the Unknown. As David and Emily continued to explore the depths of their intertwined lives, a subtle shift in their journey began to unfold. They found themselves standing at the threshold of the unknown, where the future stretched out before them like an uncharted landscape waiting to be discovered. One weekend, the couple decided to embark on a spontaneous road trip, leaving the familiar cityscape behind. The open road stretched out before them, winding through hills and valleys, a metaphorical representation of the unexplored path their relationship was taking. The car, a vessel of possibilities, carried them toward destinations yet to be revealed. The landscape changed with each passing mile, mirroring the evolving dynamics between David and Emily. They encountered winding roads that tested their navigation skills, symbolizing the challenges that lay ahead. Yet, with each turn, they discovered breathtaking vistas, reminding them of the beauty that awaited those willing to embrace the unknown. Their conversations during the journey were filled with dreams and aspirations, fears and uncertainties. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the horizon, they found themselves discussing a concept of commitment and what it meant to navigate the uncharted territories of life together. The night sky became a canvas of stars, reflecting a countless possibilities that awaited them. In the quiet of their campsite, nestled amidst nature's embrace, David and Emily shared their hopes and fears, laying bare their souls beneath the celestial canopy. The crackling of the campfire seemed to echo the warmth of their connection, while the shadows danced in rhythm with the flames, a visual representation of the balance they sought in the face of uncertainty. As they gazed into the flickering firelight, David spoke about his reservations regarding the future, admitting that the unknown had always been a source of discomfort for him. Emily, however, saw the unknown as an opportunity for growth and shared her belief that love, like the road ahead, was a journey best undertaken hand in hand. In that moment, beneath the vast expanse of the starlit sky, they made a silent pact to embrace the unknown together. The road trip became a metaphor for their relationship, a journey filled with twists and turns, challenges and triumphs. With each passing moment, they discovered that the beauty of their love lay not in the destination, but in the shared experiences along the way. As the night deepened, David and Emily lay side by side, the rustling leaves and distant sounds of the wilderness lulling them into a peaceful embrace. The unknown, once a daunting prospect, now held a promise of adventures yet to unfold, with hearts intertwined and a sense of unity that transcended the uncertainties of tomorrow. They drifted into a night filled with dreams of the uncharted territories they were destined to explore together. Chapter 5: The Canvas of Love. The road trip had become a turning point for David and Emily, a journey that paved the way for a deeper connection and a shared commitment to facing the unknown together. As they returned from their adventure, a newfound sense of unity enveloped them, creating a canvas on which the colors of their love could blend and intertwine. Back in a familiar city, David and Emily discovered a hidden art studio tucked away in a quiet alley. Intrigued by the prospect of exploring new facets of their creativity, they decided to embark on a joint artistic endeavor. The studio, with its walls adorned with paintings that seemed to tell stories of love and resilience, became a backdrop for the next chapter of their shared journey. A blank canvas before them symbolized the uncharted territories of their relationship, waiting to be adorned with the strokes of their emotions. They stood side by side, armed with brushes and a palette of colors that reflected the spectrum of their feelings. The studio, with its subdued lighting casting a gentle glow, provided the perfect atmosphere for them to express the depths of their love. As they painted, the silence between them spoke volumes. Each brush stroke became a whisper, a declaration of their commitment to filling the canvas of their shared life with vibrant memories. David's strokes were deliberate, conveying a sense of strength and stability, while Emily's were free-flowing, embodying the spontaneity and warmth she brought to their relationship. The colors melded and mixed, creating a mosaic of emotions that mirrored the complexity of love. They painted scenes from their journey, the winding roads of the road trip, the starlit night by the campfire, and the moments of vulnerability in the dimly lit studio. The canvas became a living testament to the richness of their experiences. As the painting took shape, so did their understanding of each other. David's reserved nature found expression in the shadows it carefully crafted, adding depth to the composition. Emily, with her intuitive understanding, added bursts of color that symbolized the joy and passion she brought into his life. In the final strokes, the couple stood back to admire their creation, a masterpiece born from the fusion of their individual artistry. The painting, like their relationship, told a story of contrasts and harmony, shadows and light. It was a reflection of their journey, a reminder that love, like art, thrived in the delicate balance between order and chaos. The studio, once a sanctuary for solitary artists, now bore witness to a shared creation that embodied the essence of David and Emily's love. As they signed their names at the bottom of the canvas, a silent agreement passed between them, an understanding that their love story, much like the painting, would continue to evolve and unfold, creating a masterpiece that stood the test of time. Chapter 6: Shadows of Doubt. In the aftermath of their artistic collaboration, David and Emily found themselves navigating a new phase in their relationship, one where the shadows of doubt occasionally cast fleeting shadows over the canvas of their love. As days turned into weeks The routine of daily life settled in, and the initial exhilaration of their shared creative endeavor began to wane. David, ever contemplative, started to grapple with uncertainties about the future. The unspoken questions lingered in the air, weaving their way into the quiet moments between them. One evening, as they sat on the balcony of their apartment, overlooking the city lights, a palpable tension hung in the air. The shadows that once danced harmoniously seemed to take on a life of their own, casting doubt on the path they had chosen together. David, struggling to articulate his concerns, finally broached the subject. He spoke of fears and insecurities that had taken root in the recesses of his mind, questions about their compatibility, the longevity of their love, and the unforeseen challenges that lay ahead. Emily, surprised by the vulnerability revealed in his words, listened intently, her heart aching at the thought of the shadows threatening their connection. As the conversation unfolded, it became apparent that doubt was a natural part of their journey. Emily, with her innate understanding, reassured David that doubt wasn't a sign of weakness, but an opportunity for growth. She shared her own uncertainties and acknowledged that the road they traveled was not always paved in the reassuring glow of certainty. In the midst of their candid conversation, the city below twinkled with myriad lights, a reminder that even in the darkness, beauty could be found. The shadows of doubt, much like the city lights, became an integral part of their narrative, adding depth to their love story. They decided to confront their doubts together, recognizing that the strength of their connection lay in their ability to navigate the shadows hand in hand. The balcony, once a witness to their whispered doubts, transformed into a sacred space where honesty and vulnerability forged a stronger bond. In the days that followed, David and Emily actively worked on dispelling the shadows of doubt that lingered. They communicated openly, sharing their dreams and fears, and made a conscious effort to nurture the flame of their love. The shadows, though still present, became less ominous as the couple embraced the uncertainties with a newfound resilience. As the weeks turned into months, the doubts that had once loomed large began to dissipate. Their love, weathered by the storms of uncertainty, emerged stronger, more resilient. The shadows, instead of casting a pall over their connection, became a reminder of the challenges they had overcome together. In facing the shadows of doubt head-on, David and Emily discovered a profound truth: that love, when tested by doubt, had the power to transform uncertainty into a source of strength. The balcony, now witness to their shared journey through doubt and resolution, stood as a symbol of the enduring nature of their love, a love that embraced the shadows and emerged even more luminous on the other side.